Alright, we are live. Welcome to another episode of Chasing His Friends. And this will be the one because the summer's almost over. Can't believe it's already over for me already. But to do that, I will make this episode. So, yeah. Now, and I got 4 movie reviews, okay? And I got and I got my champion stinker ready. And so do I have my 4 reviews. So it'll be good, okay? Now I'm gonna send the link to some people. Hey, what's up? Alright, now I'm gonna already. Hey, Ribbon sending you the link. What's up, Mr. Lane? Alright. I have to send the guy the link again. There, it's sent. I got. Ribbon sending you the link. No, I have not heard of that game. Reminds me of that one game Hori played in 2024. It's a live stream like 2 years ago. What is this called? Riddle School. That's like that. It's like Riddle. No, not Riddle School. Oh, Bully. Yeah, Bully. It was. It was like Bully Scholarship Edition. Played it before, like back in like 2 years ago. Man, like 2 years ago. Roblox. Played some Roblox, Minecraft, Ponytown, DDLC, Doki Doki Literature Club, Multiverses, Riddle School, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, Mario and Sonic with Willie. Yeah, he's a huge Mario fan. Barnyard, Star Wars Complete Saga, which is Lego, The Simpsons game, Crash of the Titans, Shrek Super Slam, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Yeah, I just listed the games Hori played in like 2024. Bet you did. But, rubber. This reminds me of Bully. Right. And I'm gonna look up the reviews for it. For Edgefield High or that game. Edgefield High, Rock of the School. Yikes! He's right. The reviews actually do look bad. Ouch. Okay, why is he not showing up? There you go. Hey there. Yes, I'm looking at Edgefield High, Rock at the School. 35 1 out of 100 on Metacritic. So, frequent crashes, poor hit detection, generic animation, generic open world, and repetitive side quests.
Oh god.
Hey.
Hey.
Were we talking about reviews of something? Ageview High School, someone? Edgefield High.
Yeah, we're just talking about a game. Something about recently came out.
What system did it came out on?
Steam.
Steam.
Yeah.
This does not look like a good game to me.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it's just a generic. It's like Bully, by Rockstar.
Bully, like the one with Jimmy Hopkins and Gary Smith.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, it's that.
Yeah, I've been looking. Good game right there.
All right, I got my I have 4 reviews. My champion stinker. For my 4 movie review madness. All right. My champion of the show is Superman from last year.
How good was it?
It was good. It was good, but not. It was good, but not best film of the last year. That would have to go to F1.
I understand.
Maybe, and I actually plan on doing that, getting to that in a bit. Cause why? Though, cause why the not? Why the fuck not? So this is really good. This is easily the best Superman film, besides the original one. To get the elephant into the room, the visuals are really good, especially when it comes to the Superman's costume. The directing by James Gunn is phenomenal. And he also did the screenplay. The acting is really good. David Cornswet is the fantastic Superman actor. Right, not to mention Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. He's better than on Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman 10 years ago. James Gunn did it. The story is magnificent. The action sequences are excellent. The CG and there you have it. Superman 2025 is my champion of the show. Alright, my stinker. Right, my stinker of the
Yeah,
show
peak film.
is The Mummy 2017.
Oh god, this movie.
Police. That movie was not something I envisioned.
Yeah. I still think Transformers Last Night's the worst film of 2017, but my god, this was atrocious. The CGI and visual effects are terrible. They literally did Tom Cruise dirty in this film. I think this is his worst performance yet. And also, the characters are absolute dog shit. The direction by Alex Kurtzman is absolute shit. Same thing can be applied with the screenplay. Story is non-existent. Cinematography is absolute dreadful. And the ending absolutely pissed me the fuck off. Yeah, fuck you, movie, for what you did to Tom Cruise in this movie. So that's why The Mummy is my stinker.
And not to mention, this was meant
Oh, go ahead.
to be. It was meant to be at the start of a new universe called the Dark Universe, but it got canceled because.
The Dark Universe, but it got canceled because of the bad reception this got.
Clearly.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck this movie. It's very lucky it's not a 1-point rating on Letterboxd. It's just a 2. So yeah. All right, now for my retro stinker.
You're right.
My R stinker of the show.
Retro stinker time.
Yep, is Batman and Robin.
Oh hell no.
Yep, you knew this was gonna come. I was gonna do this one day. This is the absolute worst Batman movie that the story is like the story is non-existent. And the screenplay is like atrociously placed throughout. The acting especially is beyond horrific. George Clooney is no Batman. But his performance is nothing compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Mainly because the fucking ice puns. They are annoying. The visual effects and the costume designs, especially when it comes to Poison Ivy's costume, is literally atrocious. Something like PlayStation graphics. Dreadful pacing and brat nipples. God, that thing was disgusting. So yeah, Batman and Robin is my
God.
retro stinker. All right, now for my R champion. My retro champion is Jurassic Park.
R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Yep. Yep. This is to honor Sam Neill's legacy he was a talented person.
Wait, which year was this Jurassic Park movie you're talking about?
1993.
Oh, okay.
1993.
I
The
got
original one. The visual. Let's start with the elephant in the room. the visual effects, especially when it comes to the dinosaurs, they looked real. The directing by Steven Spielberg is excellent. The performances, like I said, from Sam Neill are amazing, and which rest in peace to that guy. The score, it has an excellent score by John Williams. The screenplay was fantastically written. And there you have it. Jurassic Park is my retro champion of the show. All right, Mitchell, what's your champion?
Okay, my champion at the show, cause is actually enough a movie I just watched yesterday. My champion at the show is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
All right. There you go.
Yes. Yes. I watched this movie yesterday on Prime Video. Man, this is definitely one of the greatest Western movies ever. I mean, Clint Eastwood gives a phenomenal performance as Blondie, aka the man with no name, and the direction by Sigourney Leon was just excellent. The cinematography looks absolutely phenomenal, and that score is just brilliant. So, those reasons why The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is my champion of the show. What a masterpiece right here. Okay, on to my stinker of the show. Oh boy. My stinker of the show is a 2017 movie. Oh gosh. It's Resident Evil, the final chapter.
Oh. Resident Evil, the final chapter. There you go.
Oh boy. What a dreadful end to this franchise, I mean. Mila Jovovich tries her best as Alice. The visuals look absolutely dreadful, and the direction by Paul W.S. Anderson is just bad. Same goes to the ending. I mean, I have enough. I don't want to talk about this movie, but yeah, that's why Resident Evil: The Final Chapter is my stinker of the show. Screw this movie.
What the fuck? What the? Oh, hold on, let me search it up. Did fucking Paul Wes Anderson direct this shit? Oh, you different. Oh, it's a different Paul.
Yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson.
All right. Oh yeah, Ethan's here, by the way.
Yep.
Hey there.
It's not Paul
Hi.
Thomas Anderson.
Yeah. Just to let you know that Chase, that
Hey, Ethan.
hey Mitchell, just to let you know that tonight on my Discord server, we will be watching Bratz the movie.
2007.
Yes. Bratz the movie is actually
Did that
based on
one
a
go any
series of
Razzie nominations?
Bratz the movie is actually based on a line of dolls.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, if you missed it, my champion was Superman 2025, and my stinker was The Mummy 2017.
Nice.
All right, Ethan, you got a champion and stinker?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I guess I can go next.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Well, champion, I'm gonna have to go with Adam Sandler's Click. I mean, I saw it for the first time. It was a great movie,
Nice.
and it's amazing. Just when you have Adam Sandler as a star, you're golden. And overall, great cinema work. And for my stinker, the Super Mario Brothers movie, but not the one this year, the one in the 90s with the live action. I think it's from the 90s. Because it wasn't even Super Mario Brothers. Let's be honest. The one they made this decade, now that's that's Super Mario Brothers right there. Yeah, English voices, but this movie back in the 90s, it's just this is not what I envisioned. No, this is no one envisioned. I saw this movie back in 2019 with a friend of mine, and it was bad. So that's my champion, and that's my stinker.
All right.
All right.
So for movie review madness.
All right, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna start with the movie that I watched on Wednesday, Max Steel.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Just so you know, next week we're going to be watching The Devil's Mouth from this year.
Suicide Squad from 2016, and
Wednesday,
then what was?
Monos, The Hands of Fate from the 60s on Friday.
Yep.
All right, you may proceed, Ethan.
What the fuck is this movie? Like literally, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this piece of shit? This movie's literally based on Mattel action figures. The CGI and visual effects are absolute garbage. Hey Chase, do you want to send Canadian Ribbon the link so he can join in?
I did send him the link, and I told him to send it to Saul and Mitchell.
All right. The story here is just unfaithful to the source material. The script is awful due to the horrendous dialogue. It has atrocious directing from start to finish, terrible acting. It has some of the worst editing I've seen in a movie. The cinematography is all over the place. The pacing is just a nightmare. My God. Like this movie, he was 92 minutes. You want to know how long this movie Flacco was going on for? 4 hours.
That's the longest movie I've ever heard of.
The action sequences are just awful, and we barely see any of it. We barely see any action. And the ending is just a big fuck you to the audience. Yeah, this movie still apparently this movie still has a 0% of Rotten Tomatoes after 10 years.
Damn, after
Oh
18
my
years.
gosh.
This just came out in 2008.
2016.
Wait. Oh yeah, that one. I forgot. I got confused with Max Payne.
Yeah, this movie, as of 2016, this movie holds a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do you think it's worse than Dirty Grandpa?
Oh no, Dirty Grandpa's worse. Dirty Grandpa's a far worse film.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie. All right. I've already reviewed this movie on the last episode, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna destroy this movie again. The Garfield movie. I'm gonna destroy this movie again. I am going to destroy this movie again because it fucking deserves it. The Garfield movie.
Oh God.
Oh.
All right. All right. I know you already ranted on this movie, Chase, but you know what? Why don't you and I do it together? I'll go first. I saw this movie in theaters, back in 2024. For 7 months, this was my number one worst film of 2024 until I saw Joker Folie à Deux on HBO Max in December of that year. That movie basically dethroned the Garfield movie as being the worst movie I saw in 2024. I rewatched this on a Discord VC call this week. This movie is still an abomination to this day. After 2 years, I still call 2 years later. That's right. 2 years later, I still proclaim this to be one of the worst movies of all time. The story is almost nothing like the Garfield comic strips. The characters are just idiots. The worst character in the entire movie for me goes to Vic. Like, he basically dumps Garfield as a kitten. Vic basically dumps Garfield when Garfield himself was a kitten.
And we're supposed to believe he has a redemption arc.
Go fuck yourself, movie. You really think you really think I believe that Vic has a redemption arc? Fuck you. The writing is absolutely atrocious. The acting, especially the voice acting, is terrible. The worst vocal performance in the movie easily goes to Chris Pratt as Garfield. Oh my god. His vocal performance is so annoying. And not to mention, Chris Pratt didn't sound anything like Garfield whatsoever. The animation. Oh my god, the animation. The animation is just disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, and the visual effects, especially when it comes to the security guard.
Oh yeah, some of the character designs, including the design of Marge, the Lactose Farm security guard. My god, she looked absolutely hideous. The editing is all over the place, and oh my god, the fucking pacing. The motherfucking pacing. This was 101 minutes, and it felt like it was going on for 4.5 hours, or 5.5 hours. Jesus Christ. I did not laugh once throughout the movie. And all the jokes in this movie are just juvenile and idiotic. And oh my god, the motherfucking product placements. Like, from the Sony headphones, Heinz tomato ketchup, Walmart, FedEx, Roborack,
Bluetooth.
Olive Garden,
Bluetooth. And the Sony headphones.
Yeah, the Sony headphones. And do not even get me started on that one scene where Garfield had the audacity to reference motherfucking Tom Cruise. And this has one of the worst endings in cinematic history. So there you have it. The Garfield movie is now officially my 4th worst movie of the decade so far, behind Joker Folie à Deux, Animal Farm 2026, and of course my number one, my number one worst film of the decade so far, Space Jam is, and of course my number one worst film of the decade so far, Space Jam: A New Legacy. So yeah, -1 out of 10 or Z minus. Fuck this movie. This movie can rot in hell. All right, Chase. I know you already ranted on this movie, but
All right,
give this movie a beatdown.
all right, bro. This was legit torture. Lol. This is the worst movie of 2024 in my opinion. The story is like nothing like the Garfield comics or anything or any other thing. In fact, this makes the 2004 Bill Murray Garfield movies look like
All right.
masterpieces in
All
comparison.
right, I'll be right back. I'll be back.
All right. The screenplay, awful. The animation is abysmal. The story is legit. The pacing is a disaster. The directing by Mark Dindal is terrible. And I am not surprised in the slightest, considering that this was the same guy that directed Chicken Little 19 years earlier back then.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
The screenplay. No, I already mentioned the screenplay. The cinematography is terrible. The visual effect, the human designs, especially when it comes to Marge, looked atrocious. The product placements, oh my god, the product placements. The worst aspect of the film goes to those. Olive Garden, Walmart, Heinz Ketchup, Catflix, which is basically a parody of Netflix. Heinz Ketchup, Sony headphones, Bluetooth, Roborack, FedEx, and others. The pop culture references are terrible for the most part. And the ending is just a massive fuck you to the audience. So yeah. And also, they play the Top Gun theme song. So yeah. 1 out of 10 or an F minus. Fuck this movie. Alright. If Ethan has any other reviews, then I can get to my movie I saw in cinemas. I bet everyone's going to be excited for this one because I did see this in theaters today. Coyote versus Acme. Well, this is one of the best things to come out of Looney Tunes. I saw this on early screening, though, because it doesn't come out until the 28th. So I'm gonna try my best not to spoil it. The story is really good. Screenplay is fantastic. The acting is really good, especially when it comes to the guy who plays the lawyer. The cinematography, the animation is absolutely beautiful. The screenplay, actually no,
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm seeing this movie on August 28th.
I don't blame you. It's gonna be Beat the Sheep Detectives, I think. I had no problems with the pacing, and the ending is really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 or an A plus. Well done. And also this is I'm glad this finally came into light after Mr. David Shithead, aka David Zaslav, had to pull this out.
Exactly. Oh, and Chase, would you like to rant on the breadwinner?
That's the next. I was gonna go for another 2026 film, but
Oh boy.
Time for the. Alright, but I have to do
All
it.
right, Chase. Destroy this movie to bits.
The fucking breadwinner is the fucking breadwinner. Dude, this is one of the this is the absolute worst comedy movie of the year so far. The story has no creativity at all. All it is just fucking this dude who is a legit dumbass has to be a single parent while his wife, played by Rapunzel from Tangled, goes to Shark Tank. Hey, Canadian Ribbon.
Sup?
Hey, Canadian Ribbon.
After I do the breadwinner,
Hey,
we'll let
Ribbon.
Canadian Ribbon do his champion and sinker.
All right. And the Canadian Ribbon can rant on this movie. And then after that, me and Canadian Ribbon can rant on the Scarlet Letter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, someone saw Coyote versus Acme?
I did.
Oh, what do you think of it?
It was good. One of the
Okay,
greatest
that's actually good to hear.
One of the greatest things to come out of Looney Tunes.
Anyway, Chase, back to the review.
Like, this was absolute torture. The screenplay is one of the worst of the year. The acting, especially when it comes to our main lead as Nate Wilcox. And not to mention, he literally causes all the problems around his family. Would you want this guy to be your father? Hey, Canadian, would you want this guy to be Nate Wilcox to be your father?
No! Hell no!
What about you, Ethan? Would you want Nate Wilcox to be your father?
You there? Ethan?
He probably unplugged his mic.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Ethan, you there? Would you want Nate Wilcox to be your father?
I think he has to be BRB.
Hell no.
Cause he's dumb. Nate is a dumb parent. Like I said, he causes many of the problems around him. The cinematography is absolutely terrible. The pacing is just as fun as a life sentence in prison. This is also the third worst film of 2026. And this is torture. And oh my fucking god, the product placements.
Oh, dear God.
Walmart, KFC, Shark Tank, of course.
Oh, name them all.
Yep. And others. Oh yeah. Anyway, the ending is absolute fuck you to the audience. So yeah, the breadwinner is the absolute worst piece of shit is the worst absolute piece of shit in a fucking movie. 0 out of 10 or a Z minus. Fuck this atrocity of a movie. This doesn't even deserve to
Oh,
Damn.
did it dethrone Toy Story 5 for you?
No, this is the third worst of the year. Toy Story 5 is still worse.
Oh,
And I don't think anything's gonna top Toy Story 5 as the worst. Alright, someone send it to Nick Hicks.
all right. Canadian Ribbon. Me and Canadian Ribbon are going to review The Scarlet Letter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, Canadian Ribbon. Do you want... Canadian Ribbon's going to go first now. All right. Take it away.
The Scarlet Overkill Letter.
Oh my God. Anyways, I saw this one yesterday with Jawlok fan on the Discord VC call on Movie Country Fanatics server, and thank God we did it the 18 plus watch along only.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna say this is the second worst film of 1995, without a question. I think this is not worse as Theodore Rex, but this is worse than The Pebble and the Penguin. Oh my God. This film is an absolute disaster in every single aspect. The story is a huge slap in the face to the original novel from the 1850s in every single way. The screenplay is so badly written, giving the characters zero connections whatsoever. The acting is absolutely abysmal. Both Demi Moore and Gary Oldman gave out their worst performances in their careers. I'm not even kidding. But the worst out of the two easily goes to Demi Moore. She is obnoxious in the film. And my second worst is Gary Oldman. Thank God both of them got redeemed several years later. Thank God. The cinematography is so badly shot due to the horrendous camera quality and annoying shaky cams. Like, I've seen better cinematography from other films in 1995 than this. The production design looks so badly made. It's plainly simple. The editing is a sloppy mess, and oh my God, the pacing. This movie is dreadful due to its horrendous runtime, which is 135 minutes. That is way too long. It felt like it was taking 7 hours. The musical score is hugely wasted. It could have potential, but it was barely used in the movie. All of the film's action sequences are poorly executed, and oh my God, the ending. Fuck you, movie. Fuck you. I'm going to give this piece of shit a 0 out of 10 or F. Fuck this movie. Everyone involved ought to be ashamed of themselves. Alright, Ethan, take it away.
Alright, one of you guys send it to the link to Nick Hicks Studios.
Alright,
On Instagram.
anyways, Ethan, tear it apart.
My God. I saw this piece of shit on a Discord VC call last night. Thank God I did not show this movie on my server. I showed this on a Movie Country Fanatic server in the 18 plus VC. In the 18 plus watch along VC. Yeah, thank God I didn't. Yeah, thank God I did not send this on my. We did not watch this on my server. Thank God. The story. It's absolute garbage. And it's a huge slap in the face to the original novel from the 1850s that it was based on. The writing is absolutely atrocious as it contains some of the worst dialogue of 1995. It has atrocious directing, awful acting. Like, my God, Demi Moore, Gary Oldman, and Robert Duvall, alongside everybody else, gave out horrible performances in the movie. Yep. Yeah, this movie was nominated for the Razzies.
Yep, and a couple winners as well.
Yep. Totally well deserved. But without question, the worst performance of the entire movie, in my opinion, goes to Gary Oldman. This movie had a really good musical score, but here's the problem. The good musical score for this movie wasted such a good musical score. The cinematography is just bland. The editing is also bland. The pacing is just a fucking nightmare. This movie was 2 hours and 15 minutes. It felt like it was going on for 4.5 hours. My God.
Oh dear God, I cannot forget that one scene in the film.
My God.
It was torture.
Yeah.
In a way to describe it, it was torture. They dragged that one scene we're not gonna mention for 10 or 15 minutes.
Hello.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Nick
Hey,
Hicks.
Nick. And the
Anyways.
ending of this movie is just a big
Hey, Nick.
fuck you to the audience. Yeah,
I don't
0
even
out of
know.
10 or an F. Fuck this movie.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
even know what this movie is, and I don't want to know.
Please don't watch it.
Do not
Don't watch it.
Nah.
Don't watch
Nah,
it.
I already have enough watching bad movie on YouTube earlier, and I'll get to that in a moment.
All right. My next movie, the next movie is even worse. BUCKYLARSON.
Oh no. Oh no.
BORNTOABO.
Lucky Lawrence.
Oh, no.
Check the watch me.
STAR. Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star.
Oh my God.
Holy
All right.
crap! That movie got a
Oh,
3%.
hell no.
I got a 3%.
Yes. It totally deserved that.
All right, Chase. Since you're the host, take it away.
Bro,
Almost
this
a
is
silence.
one of Happy Madison's worst comedies. I didn't even know this was a Happy Madison film, mainly because it doesn't have Adam Sandler or Rob Schneider. But this may not be as bad as a movie as that's my So here's a story about something else. We were gonna try watching That's My Boy in September 2nd, I think it was. But it changed to the week after that. Because it was replaced by Three Stooges, thanks to Matthew.
But yeah,
Anyway, back to the movie. This was legit gross to sit through. The story is really good. Or actually,
bad.
God damn it, I keep messing up. The screenplay is obnoxious. The acting is really terrible, especially from the guy who plays Bucky Larson himself.
Nick Swartzen.
Nick Swardson.
Yep.
Is that the character's name or the actor?
Nick Swardson played as Bucky Larson. That's what he's trying to say.
Yep.
Nick Swardson? Oh my god. I don't know who gives out the worst performance, nor do I want to know. The cinematography is absolutely atrocious. The ending is really god-awful, and oh my god, the pacing. Every single attempt at humor just falls flat on its face. Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. 1 out of 10 or an F minus.
Canadian Ribbon, it's all yours.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Ethan. This is definitely the worst Happy Madison film of all time. Dear God, I was tortured watching this movie, and every single second, without a doubt. The story is in the movie is felt non-existent. All this is just Nick Swartzen's character walking to random streets, doing a lot of shit type of poor executed humor, and that is it. Nothing else. The screenplay is one of the absolute worst of the Happy Madison film. The acting is god-awful. The worst performance out of all easily goes to Nick Swartzen as Bucky Larson. My God. He is annoying. And I'm gonna say this: Nick Swartzen gave out his worst performance of his career, without question. The cinematography is so bad due to its poor camera quality. The editing is a sloppy mess, and oh my god, the pacing. Oh my god. This movie is only 97 minutes. It felt like it was taking 6 hours to finish. And oh my god, the humor. Okay, should I mention this one joke that Ethan told me? You know what? I'm just gonna do it.
Go ahead.
Alright. There is a scene where one of the characters randomly decided to throw in a CP joke. I'm not even
Are
joking.
you kidding me?
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that's actually in the film.
Oh god,
What the hell?
bro.
Why? Why?
That's why. Hey Nick, what do you have to say about that?
That's disgusting. And
It is
I want to see
disgusting.
how bad it is. I want to see how bad it is.
Oh, you're gonna
It
be
might-
tortured watching this movie. Trust us.
It might be. Yeah, I'm part of this film make Jack and Jill look like masterpiece if you think about this movie.
For me, definitely.
Yeah.
Same here.
All right, Katie Whitman, you may proceed.
right. The
You
musical score is so badly composed. There's barely any musical score in this movie. Just like the Scarlet Letter. And the ending to the film pisses the fuck out of me. I ain't going to give this movie a 0 out of 10 or F without question. This is definitely the worst Happy Madison film of all time. Fuck this movie and fuck everyone involved in this movie for making this abomination. Alright, Ethan, tear it apart.
Well, That's My Boy may be the worst movie that Adam Sandler has ever starred in. I consider Bucky Larson to be the absolute worst movie that Happy Madison has ever produced. I consider Bucky Larson to be the absolute worst movie from Happy Madison overall. The story is just idiotic. The writing is absolutely atrocious due to the horrendous dialogue, including that one CP joke that Canadian Ribbon just mentioned. The directing is awful. The acting is absolute garbage. The worst performance goes to Nick Swartzen as the main character, as the title character himself. My God, he is obnoxious. He is absolutely annoying. In fact, Bucky Larson himself is one of the absolute worst characters in movie history. This is the guy we're supposed to root for.
I call bullshit.
How about you, Chase?
Bullshit.
Hey, Canadian Ribbon, what would you do if would you want to accept this guy as an actor?
No! Hell to the no from every single way.
I didn't think so. Oh, Avian? Oh, trust me, Avian, you do not want to watch this movie. You do not ever want to watch this movie.
Please don't watch this film. Do not. Anyways, continue.
The cinematography is a bland mess. The editing is atrocious, and oh my God, The goddamn pacing. My God. This movie was terrible. This was an hour and 36 minutes. This movie felt like an eternity. And oh my God, do not even get me started on the fucking humor. And this movie's ending is just a big fuck you to the audience. I'm giving this a -1 out of 10 or Z minus. Fuck this movie. This movie can burn in hell. Period.
And actually, when I was looking at the first look on the Blu-ray.com, oh my god, that movie looks. This is gonna be just like the other film I watched earlier. This movie's gonna be hard to watch.
All right, NH.
God.
Time for your spotlight. So, what's your champion?
Alright, my champion. Alright, my champion of the show has to be my favorite movie from 2003, which is none other than Return of the King.
Nice.
Nice.
I think you're giving out
Yeah.
secrets to me for your upcoming
Yep.
buddies videos.
Yep, it's my sneak peek of my buddy episodes, but this time I'm gonna keep it short. Anyway, so
Hell yes.
I really love this movie, and this movie changed the Academy Award in history. So this film won 11 nomination.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is a
all 11. All 11. No,
Yeah.
no loses. That's a good
No-
one.
That is a good one, yeah. Yeah, this movie made history. This is the very first fantasy movie to have this reward, and that is really good. Like everything about this film is fantastic. Like the story, the cinematography, the end credits song called Into the West, which is my favorite song of 2003. And of course, the action sequence is Chef Kiss. And of course, the character development and the character art is so much better than The Hobbit 3, The Battle of the Five Army. Even I enjoy that movie, but I do prefer Return of the King, a much better movie. So that is why Return of the King is my champion of the show. Now let's get to the stinker here, but let me see what movie we have in my stinker. And I'll be talking about the Ice Cream Man in my movie Madness in just a moment.
Oh my god.
I got a lot to say about that. I got a lot to say about that.
Oh my god.
On my movie Madness.
Ice
On
Cream Man.
Oh, no, man. That's not my stinker. I'll get to that movie Madness. I fucking hated it, and I will get to that in a moment. I got a lot to say about that. But my true stinker, let me find it real quick. You know what? I'm going to go into the comic book movies. So I think my stinker of the show is, you know what? I'm going to go to 2003. You know what? Scratch that. My stinker of the show is Kangaroo Jack, which is a CGI kangaroo movie.
Oh my god, Kangaroo Jack. Oh my god.
Yep, that's my stinker.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah, that's my stinker. Anyway, what the heck did I just watch? I just watched a CGI horrifying kangaroo. My god. Everything about this film is so garbage. Like the story is so corny and cheesy. The humor is so unfunny. And the worst aspect has to be the soundtrack and the horrendous CGI kangaroo. Why, whoever CGI these kangaroo, God bless you. And the ending of the movie is just really bad. Like, it has got to be one of the worst ending of 2003. Why, this CGI of kangaroo make the CGI of the cat and hat look like masterpiece over there, which is not saying a lot. Anyway, so honestly, yeah, well, even I think The Room is still my worst movie of 2003, but this film might be in the close second. So that is why Kangaroo Jack is my stinker of the show. Like this movie, and frick the people who was involved with this movie. And I got 3 review. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna get to the bad
But then
movie out
after
of the
that,
way.
I will review it. The other two I
Yeah.
mentioned.
All
right.
I got.
I'm gonna go ahead and head off.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. All right. I got 3 review, and then I'll head off. But oh my god, I had to get the one movie out of the way. Honestly, I was really thinking that Mini Midnight Massacre was my worst horror movie of the year. But not until I watched that one movie on YouTube for free. And I just want my minute, hour back. Elof, what were you thinking? Yeah, that's right. My review madness is freaking Ice Cream Man.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
AI.
god.
AI is not art.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's not.
Oh hell no!
Oh my god. I
I will
cannot
get to
believe-
this film in a bit.
Yeah, and you know what? I went on this movie, and I'll have Kitty Riven went on this movie after me. But
This
anyway,
fucking piece of shit.
it is. Oh my god. I cannot believe I found a horror movie which is worse than Mini Midnight Massacre. Elof, are you out of your mind? How dare you that you made this movie worse than Mini Midnight Massacre? Man,
And I
Elof, you
Surprised
better
in the
be ashamed
slice
of
that
yourself.
he is the same guy that directed Borderlands from that year.
Which
Yep.
actually, I defend that movie because at least that movie has some fun aspect, but this movie does not. I was really hoping this film would be the next Borderland, but this movie ended up to be like, the next Green Inferno, and I'm not watching that piece of crap. The story of the movie, it was just all swappy mess. And the kill scene, oh my god. Like the kill scene is so corny and cheesy. Like, how on earth we go to the horror movie called Obsession and Back Room, and now we're gonna go back into old generation by having the over the top kill scene. Like these kill scenes is not original. We see that type of stuff like a million times, Ewop. It's not original. And of course, the acting. What acting? There was no acting in this movie because I only know that the people tried their best to give the performance, but the script they give them is atrocious.
Like, I've even tried to host a movie watch along for this movie on Discord, but all of them said no. That's why I decided to cancel it.
Well, good. And this movie was so bad, and this movie got pulled away in my movie theater, which thank God.
Thank God. Thank God.
because they was playing too much Super Triple 3 and one night only. I gotta say this. Even those film got wide rating. For God's sake, I would watch those film instead of watching Ice Cream Man. My God. Oh my God. You want to know how I despise this movie? This film might be my number 5 worst movie I ever seen. Like this movie absolutely pissed me off. But dude, the ending of the movie. You know what? I'm gonna spoil the ending, which I don't give a shit. Anyway, the ending of the movie, it was just basically like these children killing their parent. But however, there was a Ewoff as a father dead head. And Ice Cream Man will have audacity to vow, but not until the priest was the one who set the Ice Cream Man up. But not until the Ice Cream Man and all the kids just walk off and leave them dead and started to sing the cringing ice cream song, and boom, the movie's end. Seriously, dude, that is the worst ending of 2025. The ending of Brand New Day did a lot better because the ending of this movie is just make me want to throw something at my phone right now. So yeah, so overall, no wonder Starboy do not like this movie. Why he was hoping this movie would be underrated gem, but no, this film is just made bad on purpose, and there was no excuse. And seeing all the interview that Ewolf was talking about this movie is disturbing.
Yes, it is fucking disturbing. It was so bad that Jogfin decided to pull up at technical difficulty.
Yeah, exactly. Because I did watch the interview, I did watch the rant, and I watched the full detail of why this film was in a terrible production. And I cannot believe these kids was having fun having their blood all of them. What kind of society we're living in? Ice Cream Man is a perfect example of why all the society is screwed up. So overall, Ice Cream Man is a crime facing humanity for a horror fan. For a horror fan, I am very offended about this. And this might be the worst horror movie I ever seen. Yup, even worse than Texas Chainsaw 3D, even worse than that Alien sequel called Alien Resurrection. And of course, this film might be worse than every single Resident Evil movie because this film makes every single Resident Evil movie look like masterpiece over this. Man, you better hope that Obsession and Backroom will be a much better horror movie because at least those two horror movie got some good aspect about the jump scare. But this movie, yeah, this movie is the next Saw 3D. So I am giving Ice Cream Man, you know what? This is my first time giving this rating. I'm giving this a 0 out of 10. I'm giving this a 0 out of 10, the same rating as the Animal Farm 2026. Even I think Animal Farm 2026 is still the worst movie of the year, but I don't think there was no horror movie is going to top the Ice Cream Man. Eowop, you better hope your next movie is going to be better. Oh, wait, his next movie about stripper killing people. Just give us Thanksgiving 2. I do not want to see no movie about stripper killing people. I really want to see Thanksgiving 2, but no, we got this movie before Thanksgiving 2. Yeah, freak this movie. My God, that film pissed me off. You know what?
All
I'm gonna
right.
go into my good.
Your turn, Ruben.
All right,
It's
my
your turn.
turn. God. You know what? I'm actually going to consider this worse than Minnie's Midnight Massacre. And as of right now, because I'm currently updating my 2026 film ranking, this is, as of right now, my worst film of the entire year so far. Without question. The story in this movie is a huge harassment. Like, there's nothing interesting to the movie at all. Nothing. The screenplay is one of the absolute worst of the year so far. Given a horrendous and bland dialogue. The acting is terrible. None of them tried to give a good performance. But the worst of them all easily goes to the guy who played the Ice Cream Man. He is so corny and annoying. The cinematography is one of the absolute worst due to its poor camera drone shots. The editing is a god-awful mess, and oh my god, the pacing. Oh my god. This movie is torture while watching this. It felt like it was taking 7.5 hours.
Oh, and let's not forget AI usage.
Oh my god, the fucking usage of AI.
Especially for the animation sequence. I did watch the movie and my eye was burning when I saw the animation sequence.
They used AI for the cartoons. They used AI for the book covers. I'm
All
not even
because-
joking.
And all because Ewop said that he wants his animation come to life, so that's why he had audacity to use freaking AI swap.
Even though he could have hired actual people to work on the animation.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, go on.
And oh my god, the kills. It is nothing short but gore slop in a bad way. It really got on my nerves real quick, and it gets really old.
Let me see how many kills they have in this movie because I've been watching.
There's a shit ton of kills. That is so bad, it got really old in this movie.
1 minute. Let me find it.
The costume designs look hideous. especially comes when the guy who dressed up as the ice cream man. And the ending to this fucking movie pisses me off.
Same, Make me
No,
wanna
it
kill
legit,
something,
seriously, pisses me off.
Yeah, same here.
I am going to give this piece of shit a 0 out of 10 ref. And I'm currently editing my 2026 film review. And as of right now, this is currently my worst film of the year so far, period. Fuck this movie. And fuck you, Eli Roth.
Alright, what's your next review, NH?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go. You know what? I'll be talking about another bad movie, and then I'll say I'll save a last review for a good movie. So, all right. What's my next review? Let's start off with another bad movie. I only know we talked about the Fall movie on the last episode, but I haven't went on that movie, so I'm gonna go ahead and review that movie. It's a 2026 version, which I fucking hated. Animal Farm 2026.
Oh,
Oh
Disney's
my
on this
god.
All right.
Christ almighty.
So I have never seen so many Angel Studio movie. But after I saw this movie, I don't want to see any content from Angel Studio doing to they're gonna make this movie like this. And I'm not interested in watching Sound of Freedom. So no thank you because of the fan base. So I have never seen the day that this film beat Duty Grandpa as my worst movie I ever seen. And here we are. Everything about this film is so corny and cheesy. Like the story is disrespectful to the source material who made for adult. The animation is hideous. And of course, the acting of the film is absolutely atrocious. But the worst performance of this is has to be Seth Rogen as Napoleon. Oh my goodness.
god.
Oh my god, he is so annoying in this movie, especially for his rap. I only know that Seth Rogen always, yeah, I only know you do that. Anyway, yeah, I only know that Seth Rogen rap, but when Napoleon do it, it is so annoying. And he keep doing it in the entire movie and make me want to put my headphones on and mute myself. In this film have product placement.
Oh my god.
So Chase, talk about what they have in this product placement as of the movie.
Lamborghinis, these Candy Crush, Tesla Cybertrucks.
VR
Man.
headsets.
Oh come on. Anyway,
Potentially Dunkin' Donuts because the color of one of the billboards.
oh man, why they went from Dunkin' doing that? This movie's making me
Remember
don't
the
wanna eat
Pretzels
Dunkin'
billboard
No.
that was shown during the mall scene? It could potentially be it.
Oh my god.
And others.
Yeah. And the ending of the movie, I only know that the ending did not piss me off as much as the Queen Man movie, but the ending of the film is just bland. It's just bland. So it's not get too angry about it. So
Oh yeah, not to mention
yeah,
the scene where
Oh.
Napoleon throws in a fart joke.
enough putting butt joke in a kids movie. That's disrespectful to animator. Idiot. Yeah. I have never seen the day that Animal Farm has become my worst movie I ever seen, and I don't think there was no other film would be worse since the dawn of time. So I am giving Animal Farm a 0 out of 10, the same rating as The Ice Cream Man. Yeah, pick this movie in Angel Studio. Shame on you. All right. So I hope Chase won't mind. I'll be talking about the one movie that is in this worst list, and I can handle his opinion.
Oh, I know.
But
what
I'm
it
about to do it. Yeah. So, Doing to the Digital is out. And yeah, honestly, my last review of the night is Toy Story 5.
I knew it.
You know, and if you don't like this movie, that's fine. Still
Yeah,
opinion.
this thing sucks.
Yeah. And for me, I enjoy it, but I think my opinion will down if we watch this movie. But I would not tell Bluey fan about that, or else Bluey fan will be bugging me about this movie. Anyway, so I actually enjoy how this film was good, but however, this film ain't as good as much as the third Toy Story movie, which Toy Story 3 is way better in my opinion.
Yeah, I
But
take
this
it
is
back. Toy Story 4 is still the worst Toy Story movie.
nice. Anyway, so at least this movie has some messages about technology because nowadays kids are playing with the technology instead of the toy. So that's why the message was really well written, just like what they did to Inside Out 2 about anxiety. Well, even I think Inside Out 2 did a lot better, but but at least Toy Story 5 is way more watchable Pixar film than Cars 2, which Cars 2 absolutely pissed me off.
And
Anyway.
Brave.
I would definitely change my mind for Bray if we watched it in the future. Anyway, let's get back to this one. And honestly, I do, man. I kind of like the animation. The animation of the movie is just Toy Story movie animation. So honestly, yeah. I really know it's not original animation out there, but at least they did some different with the animation. Like, sorry, like, sorry, like if you go into a dream sequence of Bonnie dream sequence, the animation color, it was really good that it was a part of the steelbook on the Blu-ray release. But I'll be getting this movie on Blu-ray to complete my Toy Story collection. And however, well, even this film ain't as good as much as Hopper's as a better Pixar film, but I enjoyed this movie. So I'll definitely give this movie maybe a 10 out of 10, and I'll give it like a A plus actually. It might be my top 5 favorite movie of the year, but maybe later of the year it might be on my number 10 because if I watch this movie, I would still have some flaws. Like I don't like how I'm sorry, honestly, I kind of don't like how Woody get treated. I am so happy that Woody is back, but he does nothing in the movie. All the because because the only purpose that Woody was in this movie is just saying, "Hey, your ball. Hey, you got pouches. Hey, you got tortured by Jimmy D. Pig." Yeah, there was no need to put that in the Toy Story film. Come on, that's the type of stuff you found in the Illumination movie, not in the Pixar film, dude. So yeah, that's my review of Madness. Ice Cream Man, Animal Farm, and Toy Story 5. Anyway, I'm about to head out of here, and I'm probably you guys are wondering what this profile is. Forgotten Island. I'm very excited for that movie. It's my most anticipated September movie of the year, so can't wait to see it. Well, maybe because this movie is coming out at the same time I'll be going to Universal Studio. So maybe I might watch that film on vacation. Anyway, this is NH3 launching it off and Yetios. And if you have not seen The Ice Cream Man, stay away from that movie because that movie is a crime for the humanity. And this is it. Now, goodbye.
All right, now I'm going to continue reviewing my movies. So, my next movie review is a movie that's my favorite of last year. F1.
Nice.
This is my favorite film from last year, honestly. Like I said before, the story is absolutely fantastic. Stick from start to finish. Has a really, really good screenplay and play for the most part. The acting in this movie is absolutely really good. Good. And especially when it comes to Brad Pitt. The directing by Joseph Kosinski did an excellent job directing this. The screenplay is really fun to sit through. The cinematography is beautiful. especially when it came to the racing scenes, and the ending is a banger. So yeah, F1. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 or an F minus. Oh boy, I'm going to time for my negatives. This is my next movie from 2026 I was gonna watch.
Oh boy.
The Strangers Chapter 3.
Oh my god.
my
Oh my
god.
god.
It's fucking abomination of a movie. This is legit. I'm glad this trilogy is over. The acting is absolutely horrible. The story is just a horrendous continuation from its predecessor, from the first two films. Every single character makes Gwen from from Total Drama Island look smarter in comparison. The jump scares are obnoxious to sit through. The cinematography is legit terrible. Screenplay is legit garbage. The directing by Rennie Harlin is just disgusting and an uneven mess. The pacing, if it is legit torture, feels like you're in detention for no reason, and it's for 12 hours. This movie was 90 something minutes. It felt like 5 hours. It was 92 minutes. It felt like 5 hours. The ending is a fucking joke. So yeah, not only is this the worst movie of the Strangers franchise, but this is in my top 5 worst films of the year, honestly. So yeah, 1 out of 10 or an F minus. Fuck this movie. Anyway, now for my next negative. I recently watched this movie, and this has gotten worse upon rewatch. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yikes.
Although I still consider this to be one of the absolute worst films of 2020 of last year. The story is non-existent because the dinosaurs are barely in this fucking movie. The screenplay is one of the absolute worst of the year. The acting is just terrible. Scarlett Johansson gives out her worst performance of her career as Zora, who is obnoxious in this film. The cinematography is atrocious. Oh my god, the motherfucking pacing. This movie felt like 7 hours to sit through. And oh my god. The dinosaur and the ending is legit terrible. So yeah, 1 out of 10 or an F minus. Universal, just stop with this franchise. I am done. I'm done with this franchise, and I am not watching Jurassic World Liberation. Fuck this atrocity. Alright, does anyone else have reviews?
No.
Mitchell, you got any reviews?
I actually have one.
Alright.
Yeah, I have one actually. So my only review I'm gonna be doing is a movie I saw in theaters actually, and that's The End of Oak Street.
Nice. Alright, you may proceed, Mitchell.
Although the only flaw I have with it is the pacing, honestly. But however, though, the Anne Hathaway and Eva McGregor of course, and Maisie Stella was great in the movie. Cannot wait to see her as Chloe Price in the and same goes to the writing. And I mean, pretty much the ending is just solid actually. And overall, 9.5 out of 10 actually. Really like this one. Really enjoyed this one.
All right, see you guys. And that's it.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.